And then if I wanted to throw the football, I just threw it to trees. I should have been one of those kids with the fidget spinners, because you
got to stand.
I got to do something.
Yeah. My mom gave me a fidget cube for Christmas. It's got buttons on all the four sides or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I came back to her a couple days later. I was like, don't read into this, but I am loving this thing. And she was like, I knew it. And I was like, you're reading into it. Don't read into it.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I used to get in trouble all the time for drumming on everything. From playing the drums. So I'd constantly just be like, I wouldn't even know I was doing it. And I would just be like sitting there like it was like I never knew. I didn't even realize until somebody yelled at me. Yeah. I was like, "Stop it! Stop!"
That is such a drummer thing. Every drummer I've known will on the jeans just laying something down,
just tapping along, And you don't even realize you're doing it. It just happens. It's like normal behavior. And
was there a band at your church growing up?
We were the band. Yeah.
You played in church?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were in a Christian band, you said. Right?
Yeah, for a little bit there. Yeah.
Was that weird trying to rock out but not too much?
It was so weird. Yeah. And the thing is, nobody likes the drums, and they want to say, there's like the Christian rock thing, but most of the time we were just in. So we were like mild rock. We were like Shell or something. Like we were like we weren't that like strong rock. It was like
I see.
Yeah. Is Shell a rock? I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
We were like we were chalky, I guess. we weren't like we didn't rock hard, and so like we would play
gravel.
Yeah, like gravel. We would play in the church, and it would
and drums is how you get the sinful hip motions going on. That's what they don't want.
That's what everybody complained about.
Yeah.
Everybody complained about the drums, and so it went from no more sticks to I bought the bundle sticks.
Sure, the brushes. I'm just brushing them. I'm not hitting them.
Yeah, and I went down with bundle sticks, then to brushes. Like I kept going down to the point I was like, and now if you go to any like Christian show or anything, they got a djembe what's that?
Oh,
cajon. The cajon.
Yeah, you sit in the cajones.
Yeah.
Is it a coincidence, or are they being funny that that's also the word for balls, and you're sitting there and you're just smacking right below your crotch?
I never thought about that.
It's I guess maybe cajon is different from cajones, but isn't that the singular for ball?
Yeah, it pretty much is, right? Like,
and you play it by going.
Yeah, your hands are down there.
Below the table, this looks crazy.
Yeah, and you're making faces as you do it, like like you totally. You look like there's.
It looks like you're just juggling them for sport.
Yeah. If somebody was, if it was a Tiny Desk concert and the framing wasn't right, and somebody was playing the cajon, they'd be like, "That guy is."
That guy's wanking off behind that desk.
Yeah. Do we need to call somebody? Like, there's something not good about that.
What was your band like? Did you guys have any memorable shows or characters in the band? The Christian band specifically.
That one. Well, my good friend, I love him to death. My buddy Jared Wade was. Can I say names? I guess. Yeah, I guess
we can cut it if you want.
I'll let him know. He's my best friend. He played the guitar and stuff with us. He was part of it, and it was. And he's a tattoo artist now. Like he's a really good tattoo artist.
Cool.
I guess there's a plug.
There you go.
But no, where am I going with this?
What the band was like? You play guitar in the band, any gigs you had, or?
Oh yeah, lots of times it'd just be in a church.
Right, so it doesn't feel like it's like the green room is like the fellowship area.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Like your green room is sitting.
I will say the bathrooms are probably a lot nicer than at a rock venue. That's for sure.
That's true. Yeah.
Pros and cons. It's definitely going to be like sort of comfortable in there. It's not going to be like sticky floors and whatnot. Yeah. But also you're not going to rock and you're not going to like pull. You're not.
Yeah. Right.
The groupies are way different.
Yeah, totally different. You share verses afterwards or whatever.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good scene. You want to do like just like like the like rock documentary where there's like debauchery in the green room, but it's a Christian band.
Yeah.
Right.
So the tough thing about being an icon for, loving God is that you just get so much attention for it. It's not like we want that.
I know, man. I've been following your guys' work for a long time, and I've seen there's been women publicly pining after you, and you got to deal with that temptation, while also still being an upstanding, soldier for Christ.
Oh, I know, it's tough. We just did a gig at an Episcopal place. Red Bull in the fridge. Like, I don't need that.
No.
I got God.
That type of heart BPM, that's the devil's heart speed.
I would sit down on them drums and explode. I would just explode in a million pieces. I swear. People are always trying to come up to you, and one girl tried to kiss me. And I was like, no.
That's unacceptable for a rock star.
Not before engagement. You have to be engaged to kiss.
Yes.
But then you have to get married to do.
And of course, you were very publicly engaged at one point to Abigail Nehemiah Zacharias.
Yeah.
And then, fortunately, she was lost at sea.
Yeah.
Terrible tragedy.
R.I.P. A.N.Z. I think about her often, but hey, we all make our choices in life, and she wanted to ride a couple waves on an inflatable raft, and that was a poor choice,
Yeah, she attempted to sort of merge surfing with like tubing and had an inflatable surfboard, and that proved ineffective.
That's why there's different devices for different things.
And you said that at the funeral. I thought it was pretty quick to be sort of giving notes.
Yeah, that's in Nehemiah 13:57.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Different
strokes for different folks.
Not every translation has the Bible verses about the the difference between inflatable and non-inflatable watercraft.
I know.
You don't see that in every translation.
A lot of people don't know sometimes what they're reading. Some people don't know like what God is saying, right? Like, let me tell you this story. One time, I even did it. I was reading, and I was like, Family Feud comes on at 7 tonight. I'm like, I'm reading the TV guide. This isn't the Bible. Like,
oh, yeah. Sometimes they read scripture so wrong that they're reading just a straight-up different book.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just reading a different book.
And I was like, what's this part in the book of Matthew about a dragon called Aragon? And then I said, wait a minute, this is Aragon.
Yeah, this is Aragon. Whoa, wait.
And in error, I was gone.
Yeah. I was reading the finer points of RFK, the seniors, or which one? JFK?
Junior, probably.
Junior, that had the plane crash. And,
that one.
And I was like, wait, this is Time Magazine. This isn't the Bible.
Most embarrassing one, Christmas Eve service, they actually had me go up and read from like the story of like shepherds keeping watch in the field. And then I accidentally like read my fanfic about hooking up with Treebeard.
Oh.
Egg on my face.
Yeah. Hey, but that's a good fanfic. It's very well written.
Let's just say he's patient.
Yeah.
He moves slow.
And patience is a virtue. That's Revelations 2:57.
Let's pray. Folks, it's Holy Smokes, where we smoke weed and tell Bible stories. I'm Scoochie Boochie. Nick Davis is back.
I'm Nick Davis.
Thanks
Cheers.
for doing the show, bud.
Yeah,
it's probably
thank you.
still hot. I don't even know if I'd sip it yet.
Yeah,
I'm going to just pop the lid off, to be honest, because it's almost too effective at keeping it hot.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Like, look at that thing breathe.
Ooh, yeah. Hot steam.
Woo.
Steam, heat.
All right, well, it's story time. Bo, what do you got for us today?
Yeah, it is hot.
It's still hot. I told you. That's why I popped the lid off.
I can't wait. I would love to see that on, because I don't know what face I just made, but I just felt every muscle in my cheek just go, like, invert.
This is why we filmed the video. If you're just listening on Spotify or Apple Pods, these are all on YouTube. You could watch our stupid faces the whole time.
Yeah, believe me. I make quite a few. I'm having one of those days where I was in a brain fog all day, and so now adding this on top. We'll see how this goes.
It's like an evil experiment I perform my friends. Like, just get baked and then just hang in there.
Yeah, hang on. We're all on a ride now. I was thinking about this one because I just recently had a haircut, and I was like, oh yeah, what's that dude Samson, right? But you've already had an episode about the hair thing.
Yeah, at least how it ends, basically. Yeah.
But do you know his origin story?
We have not
issue
done,
number 1.
We have not done Samson number 1.
Yeah, well, that's what I was looking into, and I went down a rabbit hole about. He was the first. He was the first superhero.
Oh yeah,
I really do. This reads like. Well, it also reads like he's a total douche.
So it's also a superhero. Yeah.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah.
I totally think a lot of this stuff is like superhero stories if you think about it, because a lot of them they just
the Book of Judges will just randomly be like, and then this guy struck down 600, moving on, and you're like, who is that? That was like Iron Man.
Oh yeah, all of Judges, the chapter that this is in is just like war.
Yeah.
It's like war, and it's like this person did this, and then they said this, and so we went and fought.
Yeah, so this is a boy episode, okay? So get used to it.
Yeah, this all of Judges is like just fighting. fighting and fighting and fighting, and there's like 12. It's about the judges, and they were like rulers of Israel or something.
Yeah, they're like not kings, but they're in charge for a time, and Israel's. It's just consistently like they fuck up, God's mad, they get punished. A judge comes back, tells them they fucked up, and then saves them.
Yeah,
and there's like 40 of them. There's a bunch of them.
That was like their whole legal system. Like they're just, nobody was elected. It makes sure to say that too. Like it's like kind of like there's no like election here. They just
get chosen. Yeah,
and it's just a lot of God getting mad. And I like grew up always thinking like, God is love and all this. But then when you read this stuff, I'm like, no, God is pissed all the time.
He reminds me of my basketball coach a little bit. Like when he coached my older brother, he was like a terror. He was like yelling all the time, going nuts, and like really scary in practice and stuff. And then when I was there, it was like still kind of scary, but it's like, you guys aren't doing 4 practices a week in the summer? That's weird. And then like by the time like I went back and saw him like this year, and he's just vibing. And that feels like what God did over time. The Old Testament, he's like, yo, freaking bah! And then by the time he's in the New Testament, he's like, good pass.
Yeah, this is their all new 52. Like this, it's like, hey, no, he's chill now. We're like retconning this. You know? It's a big retcon. I'll go all into it is comics. Like there's so many. Like it's all even this judges thing in a way. It's like it's just like the High Council. Like it all is like in Samson's story. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's like I guess he just like stopped being mad because he's even like in one verse he's like talking about that he's. Because they're very, very rough on anybody that isn't, them.
Getting massacred.
Yeah, surprise! Like it's there's just a lot of this, and they're talking about all these, and then it even talks about God left the people in the area to test them.
Yeah,
it's like
he's pulling the strings to set up big wars too.
Yeah, so he's just playing Risk and all that.
He's playing both sides of the chessboard.
Yeah. I totally think sometimes we're in like an Age of Empires simulation. I could go. But
one time my buddy was talking about how good he is at the game Civilization, like Civ 5, and we were like, somehow it came up that like whenever in these Bible stories when people are like defying God, it's like if you were playing Civ 5 and then the game itself started being like, fuck you, I'm not gonna do that, and you're like, what? I'm that. And then my buddy AJ, AJ, he was like, I could take him. You're like, what? He's like, I could beat God in Civ. Like that's somehow the swaggiest, most confident thing, and also the biggest fucking nerd thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh yeah, could you imagine if like all of a sudden he just started glitching out? Like, it was like he said that. And
it just is like bloop. We all get a text that he left the server, and like, oh, he gone. That's crazy.
Oh well, dang. Oh yeah, I didn't realize
you
that was
win this round.
Yeah. That's so funny. I used to play those games all the time. Like, and the monk was always the best.
Age of Empires?
Yeah, Age of Empires, the monk, because then you go, the cleric, I guess, or whatever it was, you could send him and he would like, and then he would convert people on the battlefield and then they would go fight.
He'd go, wolololo, and then they would change colors to your team.
Yeah. This is all, we're just living in an Age of Empires. And it's probably on a Windows 95 computer too. Like.
Yeah, it's not, and it's not running good. It's lagging a little bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glitch in it, but, yeah, it's crazy because like he retcons like with all this retcon or not the retcon all the story stuff, all the stuff that kind of connects to comics. Like I even think they kind of reuse like Jesus' story is actually kind of reused because Samson. I did not know Samson was born of a virgin mother.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Jesus is the only one I thought about.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
Okay.
I think he's like kind of like the first Jesus because he has all these like superpowers.
Yeah,
and
he's like jock Jesus though.
Yeah, and he just beats up people.
He's combat build Jesus.
Yeah. He's totally not a good like. You'll see. I'm like I'll talk about this all day, but like he's totally he's a bit of a jerk. Well, he's born. It's this whole thing, and he's born, and he's like born of a virgin mother and all this stuff. Well,
that's gotta hurt, man. They don't talk about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You never had a wiener in there, a whole baby come out? That's fucked up.
Yeah. True. I've never thought about that. Yeah, that would be like what an experience that'd be. Like,
You'd be like, give me a break, dude.
Yeah, that would be
freaking sucks.
Oh, that'd be awful. Like,
it's like the TLC show. I didn't know I was pregnant, but like.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm pretty sure I haven't. I mean, I'm not even that heavy of a sleeper. Like, what the fuck? I'm as confused as you guys are. But I'm definitely pregnant.
It's like, I didn't know I had a savior inside me. And it's like a whole show. Yeah, this is, like I said, I'm on it'll be a ride, because I have ADHD as well, if you didn't.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. It's pretty easy to see.
I was thinking about the other day, I was like, I don't think I know anyone that doesn't have it. I was like, all my friends have it. And then I was talking about, I think I'm the only one that doesn't have it. And then like 30 minutes later, I was like, you ever know that feeling about like when you just have to go to the kitchen to like put a plate away and you have to decide what podcast to listen to on the way there and back?
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, you have it, man. I was like, oh, yeah, probably do.
And, my psychiatrist literally, yesterday, I totally forgot about my appointment, even though I even had like an alarm on my phone, and it was supposed to be at 4:15, and he had to call me while I was in the laundry room, and I was like, I'm sorry, and he said something along the lines of like, hey, no, this is what I do, and I was kind of like, oh, yeah, I guess this is...
Yeah, he's made that call before.
Yeah, he's made
and he knows to call. He's like, they probably don't remember, because I know their brain.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think he was like, yeah, he's doing something else, and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing laundry.
Part of the job.
Part of the job. We don't remember stuff.
One time my therapist was like, yeah, the two highest occupations for suicide are dentist and therapist. And I was like, do I need to push the button, bro? Are you good?
Yeah.
Citizen's arrest.
Wow. I didn't really, I'd heard about the dentist. I didn't realize therapist was so high up there.
That's what he said. I don't know.
I heard vet is high up there.
Why do you think dentist, though? What is it about looking in the human mouth that makes you want to go away?
Probably nobody wants to go see them.
Oh, you think they're just like their feelings are hurt?
Yeah, their feelings are hurt. Like
nobody likes it.
Well,
then why are politicians should be fully suicidal then?
I don't know. There's something wrong.
There's a big chunk missing, like the empathy, like person part.
I think you do have to be missing that like empathy, or like, because you have to tune stuff out to even be a politician. But a dentist is probably still like. There's like sad that like everybody all day it's probably kids screaming. I know I was a screamer when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
But my dentist also had the whole place decorated in clown motif, and it just made it that.
Well, that's on him. He's got to know that's fucked up.
Yeah, and he was mean, and so I mean like nothing was good about it. You know, he'd say like really passive aggressive stuff.
Like what?
Like He's like, I do remember one time he was like, if you, and I guess I was like 10 or 11, I don't remember. He's like, I don't think you're acting like a big boy right now, and that kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like he was not a very happy dude.
It's like he was trying to make the kids tougher, like by making it even scarier. That's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, he would like grab you, like, cause I mean, I was scared of the dentist, and so I probably was a lot to deal with, but yeah, he. Like grab you and like,
oh my God,
yeah, it was pretty wild. Like, yeah, so I can see they're not probably feeling good.
Yeah, but a lot of that is optional, dude. The clown part is so optional. That's on him.
Yeah, take a deep breath every once in a while. You know,
look around. How are you affecting hundreds of children every day?
Yeah, how do you not know that the clowns is really just tearing me up inside? I don't know.
Well, it's like the Lincoln Lodge where there's the clown bathroom. There's these two single-use bathrooms, and the single-use meaning you can only use it once and then it's ruined.
Yeah.
There's one that has zero decoration. It's just gray, and there's just a toilet and a sink and paper towels.
Yep. Yeah.
And flickering fluorescent, and it's just like, okay, fine, but this is bathroom. The other one, painted like circus colors, and like, I want to say 20-some framed clowned images?
Yeah.
At least?
Everywhere. And I mean, like, one of them is like the proportions are all weird, and its head is like kind of
there's kind of like a funhouse squeezy one.
Yeah.
There's like really sad one who looks like he just got divorced.
I know. I can see.
You know that one
right now. I know exactly which one you're talking about. It looks like is he like kicking a newspaper or something? Like he looks like he just lost his job. Like he got laid off from clown whatever. Like, yeah.
And there's only one circus in town, so he can't. There's no other work for him.
Yeah.
He's put he got his master's in clown.
Yeah. You look at it, you can literally hear the wah, 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 like our slide whistle. Like,
Oh, yeah. I'd be dropping slide whistles in that bowl, I'll tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
October. New month means a new exclusive on the Patreon, patreon.com/holysmokespod. This month, it's a couple of songs from my Grand Rapids show at the Pyramid Scheme. We sold over 400 tickets, biggest Scoochie show ever. It's the first song from the show, Hat. You get to feel the energy of how that show started. And then it's an unreleased song called Dinosaurs Are Back, which right now you can only hear on my Patreon. Remember, if you join the Patreon, you also get a discount on Scoochie Boochie merch, including hats, bucket hats, stickers, koozies, shirts, shorts. And we're going to have vinyl restocked pretty soon. Thanks for buying all those. Holy crap. And on October 1st, we're going to announce my next tour, December 1st through 16th. I'm doing some Midwest, a couple Canadian stops, and then heading on down the East Coast. Check out my Instagram, Scoochie Boochie, for all the info on that and how to get the pre-sale code so you can get some cheaper tickets. I'll see you on the road. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Scoochie Boo!
Whoopee cushions are back in our world. We got James with it one time, and it was
shit.
Seeing him surprised is the funniest thing ever because he's always so unflappable. Like the look on his face, because he didn't even know there was one in the building. He probably hadn't thought about it in a decade. And then to get whoopee cushioned loud, he popped up, and later he told us he thought his butt popped. He was like, I didn't know what it could have been even. So then Annie gave me one for Christmas, and I brought it to a wedding. I got one of my homies at the wedding reception, like well into the dancing or whatever. But God, when you don't even know there's one around,
yeah,
it's the best.
I can't even think the last time I got whoopee cushion. So like, yeah, I think I would think my ass exploded as well.
Yeah,
like that's a different sensation.
Your brain in a split second is like, guess what that is, and it's like, what? I don't know, but it has to guess. That's the weird thing about being surprised.
Yeah. I'd be terrified. I have a weenie dog, and she likes to burrow and everything. So, like, I'm constantly checking before I sit down anyway because she'll, get all in the covers.
That's funny.
So, like, I would probably scream and thinking, like, I sat on the dog or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Like,
And the dog farted loudly.
Yeah, for real. That's probably what I would
When a dog was holding in a beefer.
Yeah. That's just a huge one. Like, it would have just, that's what I would have thought, probably.
Hey, vet, I just make sure he's okay. I sat on a dog so hard it farted. Is that okay?
Yeah, is that standard practice? Like, is that,
Do I need to, like, bring him in? Or like, say sorry somehow? I don't know. And then it was stinkless, and there was a little chalk on my ass. I don't know. Dude, to whoopee cushion someone, and then steal the cushion so it's gone by the time they look, and they have no explanation.
What was this mildly humorous sound?
I think there was some resistance, and then I broke wind, but it's scentless.
Yeah.
And did I have like a big boil? I didn't realize. Like it's dry. There's no. You get someone, they look back, it's already gone.
Yeah. I'm getting to that age too, where like anything weird like that, I think, I broke something.
Yeah, something.
Like,
wheels are coming off.
Yeah, wheels are coming off. It's all coming down. Like.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like as a fellow anxious person, do you ever do that where you like have like one sniffle and you're like go 100 steps to like that stage 5 cancer?
Yes. I had to stop going to WebMD because God, I got through it.
Because they cover all their bases, and the bases almost never apply to you. But they're just like, yeah. You're like, toe sore 3 days, ibuprofen not helping, and they're like, you half your brain fell out your ass, you're gone, dude. And you're like, what?
It literally is just a mystery bag, and the largest item is, of course, going to be the scariest one. And like you're just pulling it out, like that happens to me every time. I'm like, what's more tooth? Oh my God, rheumatoid arthritis. Wait, let me look up rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah.
Wait, that's connected to cancer? Like in some form or fashion?
And it all can be connected if you want.
Yeah. Cancer is literally at the center of everything.
It's like the butler did it, and it's the one you're most scared of. And it's like, imagine like playing poker with WebMD, and you're like, I'm going to wager, pneumonia. And then it's like, I'm going to raise you, you're already dead. And you're like, what the fuck?
Like if it's Hold'em and the cards come out, and it's like general fatigue. And we got
body aches.
And then we got random night sweats.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's like
at the turn. The turn is your wife left you, and you're like, that was even an option.
Bam, 2 lymphoma. Like,
you're gay. Like what?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to guess that.
That's what it's literally like that all the time. I stayed on. I still do. I'll get on WebMD and just go down the worst rabbit holes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you want to do precautions. You're like, well, we better cover our base. Yeah, so then you're inclined to like plumb deeper. And also, the way I handle it now is I just go, are we doing anything about it tonight? Is it bad enough to go to the doctor tonight? If not, then just go to bed and see if it's better, dude. Like, you're not going to fix it tonight by being like, at it,
Yeah.
It's hard to turn that off once it's going, but like, It's just you gotta just like you're like it's not. I don't decide what's going on right here, right now. I don't fucking. It's probably a shit.
Yeah, and now I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, that was hurting for me yesterday. Like I'm like, oh man, I just my hand actually literally went to my belly. And I was like, oh god, yeah. Like
we need like a counter thing of like when your brain is pitching you stuff like that. What's something you could pitch instead that's like good, you know? Because it is ultimately just your brain. A lot of times it's just your brain pitching stuff.
Yeah, true. It's like reframing. And my therapist was always telling me to like reframe everything.
Yeah.
And I never could get the hang of it where it was like, you're supposed to, well, this is a major one, but like I'm thinking of the clown. I lost my job. Oh, well, this gives me more time to do things I want to do, and it's that the reframe, so that you forget like about all the money. You know, like I might lose my apartment. But I don't get outside enough, like that kind of thing.
I can sleep outside.
Yeah, I can sleep outside.
Option.
Yeah, I'm alive. Like
I'm alive. That's a good counter. Like, well, but I'm alive. I also sometimes I think worry is like borrowing grief from the future. That's not even a sure thing. You're like already sad about what you think might happen, and then you remember times where it didn't happen, and you're like, well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah,
being fucking worried about Because I wish I could just tell my brain, like, hey, man, worrying is actually kind of a waste of time. You've done everything you can, or not. Let it go. But then you're still just like, I don't know. I'm fucking.
Yeah, that could be. I don't know why that phrase you just said. I swear, I just saw it like pictured stitched on a pillow.
What was it?
Worrying is borrowing.
Oh
yeah. Oh my god, I was like, that's on a pillow somewhere. Or like, if it's not,
you need borrowing grief that hasn't happened yet and might not, or something like that.
Yeah, borrowing grief. Borrowing. Yeah, what was it? Worrying is just borrowing grief from the future. I think is what you said. Mm-hmm. I think.
And if you want to really believe in miracles, we're wearing the same shirt.
Whoa!
I was saving.
I just looked at this one. I'm like, no, this one. You can tell I'm like out of it now.
You're like, well, I guess I have to go down a layer. Yeah, that's where mine is.
Because for half a second I was like, oh, maybe are we? Like, I've been all over the place.
Yeah, let's get back to Samson. What do you say?
Oh yeah, I've been doing that lately. Like, I just had a friend I was reading about. Because, these times are stressful right now. Like, I just doom scroll. And the other day, a friend sent me, he was like, he sent me a text. He was telling me about a movie to watch. And I was literally reading this, like, article about ducks being sick with bird flu on Lake Michigan. Mm-hmm. And then the little notification came through and it said, watch hundreds of beavers. My brain literally was like, I gasped because I was like, oh, and hundreds of beavers too? I thought it was a news.
Bird flu? I think it's beaver flu.
Yeah, I was like, we're like, I'm like waiting for the next article to drop.
It's
like,
spread to the beavers.
Yeah, hundreds of beavers too.
It's pretty weird that like our relationship with birds is funny. It's just like they're having their own COVID right now. And we're just like, yo, the birds are having their COVID right now. That's crazy. Yeah. We're just like, oh, we can't take them to like the bird doctor. It's just you just track the numbers. It's just like, yeah, a lot of ducks are going down. So.
Yeah.
You
just kind of watching them from afar, like, oh, dang, sorry.
Yeah. We can't put you in a human hospital. We don't put a duck on a ventilator.
Yeah, for real.
Beep. Beep. Whack.
Yeah. I can totally see like
it's on Zoom with his family members that can't go in there and just like whack.
Yeah.
That's dark.
But my brain went there too. I was thinking that. I was thinking like ducks with masks on and like what a duck mask would be like.
Hard to cover a beak like that.
Yeah, that'd be a whole different thing.
It'd have to have a lot more on the sides. It'd be shaped more like a horseshoe kind of mask.
Yeah.
And actually maybe it'd go vertical so it can't open. More like a clip. Just put a clothespin on there so they can't open it.
just one little thing,
Do they have a little? Is there a little nostril on the beak they can breathe through, or do they have to have their beak
so.
They breathe. They have like a
they have like two like going right there.
Beaks have a little nose hole, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So they could. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like picturing a duck, and I'm like, yeah. Those are nose holes.
Yeah, we used to go to a place called Duck Pond, which was aptly named.
Yeah.
And sure enough, ducks for days. And then, just looking at them, I love the shade of green they have.
Yeah.
And just how, like, water resistant and, like, sleek they are.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also, like, what food is... I feel like they can go, like, this far into the water. What food is right there in the top of a pond? Is it just bugs float up?
Yeah.
Because they don't, like, dive, dude. How far does a duck dive?
Yeah, they don't go far. So, I mean, it's got to be, like... I guess do bugs just float at a certain depth?
Yeah. I guess they get up in the shallows and then they really get where like stuff is like eggs are laid, I guess.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because probably like the current or whatever. They're probably like hovering over it, and it's like they don't have to go that far, so they just like eat those.
Yeah, what are ducks eating? I think about that on the boat when I give them the boat tours. I'll see geese, and I'm like, there's really food in the Chicago River and the main branch right here. I mean, there's fish, I guess. So there's other stuff.
Yeah,
it's gotten better.
They're finding their way. Like,
yeah, geese are doing just fine.
Yeah.
I ride down the lakefront all the time for work, and I see them all during the summer. But then, like, I was up there, dude, it was like 5 degrees, and there's like just as many geese. They're just chilling. I'm like, do you guys? It's a real winter. You can go, and there's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Because you always think like, well, aren't they supposed to go like south or something?
I feel like they're like most famously migratory bird.
Yeah.
They have a formation we know about.
Yeah, we've discussed their entire like we know what they do. Like,
and they're just chilling. They're like, we live in Chicago.
Yeah. There's a hockey team, the Flying V. You know, this is like
exactly.
Like, yeah. Samson.
Oh yeah, sorry. That one was me.
I know. Then I started thinking about, if a duck had a restaurant, a fancy restaurant would it be called Merganser's? And this is where I'm at today.
A beautiful mind.
Yeah, it's never stops. It can be really annoying. That's why I was late. I was like thinking of something really funny in the shower, and I got out of the shower and I was like, oh my God, it's 4:20, and like I literally,
That's great. This show kind of has riffing in the shower energy, but just with one other person. That's pretty much what we do here. Yeah. So I'm all about it.
That was me. I had this like funny idea, and I was like thinking about it, and then I got out and like, oh man,
what was the idea?
Oh, so it's like I was gonna combine these two characters into like having a phone conversation. And it's like these two characters that I do. I was like, I could play both if I jumped back and forth, and so I was like imagining them like
you were two people getting distracted.
yeah. I was like trying to imagine what these two characters would do. Like, I probably need more medicine. I think I do.
That's like, see, but with a brain like that, which I feel like I feel similar, where it's like. Powerful imagination brain. Pros and cons. Cons, anxiety, because anxiety is just creativity pointed the wrong direction. Put that on a pillow.
That's another pillow. That's a pillow.
But also, if we were on a desert island or whatever, deserted island, whatever they're called, I think I could entertain myself.
Yeah.
I'd be writing shit in the sand. I'd be doing coconut games. Like, in terms of, like, if I had I would have thrived before there were so many distractions. If it was just stick and sand days, I think I'd be making up a lot of little fun stuff, but it'd be hard to get it. How do you even get ADHD in olden times? What are you distracted by?
Yeah, what are you distracted by? Like, I do think it's worse now that I'm older, because like I would like, because I used to do that too. I just like make up games, and I would go outside and either like shoot basketball and pretend that I would like keep my own stats in my head.
Yeah.
And like
we named all the guys on our foosball table, and when they score, we'd write it down.
Yeah. We were doing all the Madden stuff and franchises before like you could actually do one. That's what we were doing.
Just a homebrew, just figuring it out and keeping track yourself.
Oh yeah.
That's sick, actually.
That's like kind of what we were doing, I think. You know, we were probably just like you were doing that on the foosball table. Like I was out and then if I wanted to throw the football, I just threw it to trees. And they were receivers. And I'd go out there and
we did some lonely boy backyard stuff too, because our neighborhood for whatever reason was mostly like old folks, and there was like maybe one other kid our age, so it's just me and my bro. And we would run plays in the backyard with just a quarterback and receiver, and we had a playbook numbered 1 through 21, and each different one was a route. But we ran out of routes, around like 16, so that's a handoff, and then 17's a pitch, and then like it's true bullshit. It's like trick plays. I think a punt is one of them. Fake punt pass is like 21. Like you really run out of ideas. But like I still remember them. Like 1 is a straight line, 2 is up and right angle, 3 is a post, 4 is a screen pass, which is really funny to run in your backyard because that's where you just go.
You just like go out and you fake it, and like, but in your head you could see all the defenders.
We run a screen pass. It's so funny.
When everybody's watching out, it's just like watching kids like go and like.
There's no blockers. There's no play we're setting up. It's just a sideways throw to a stationary boy.
I can only imagine what I look like juking like through the like defenders and like spinning around and like nothing's out there.
Diving into a pile of leaves.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
5 is just a curl. 6 is 2, but on the other side. 7 is 3, but on the other side. 8, I think. Either 8 or 9 is like a diagonal in and then out.
Oh.
10 is up and out. 11 is a fade. 13 is fake in, out.
Yeah.
14 and 15, that I don't remember. but 16's handoff, 17's pitch.
I loved a good fade.
And then,
like,
dude, one time we went to like my dad's like company picnic, and there was 2 other kids that wanted to play 2-on-2 football, and we were like,
yeah.
Showtime.
You got a
they
playbook.
were calling audibles on them. They were like, whoa.
Yeah, that would be a lot to take in. If you like come up and you're all of a sudden like they're going like
He's doing checkdowns and shit.
and you're reading the defense like it's just 2 of them like linebacker on the left, 17 right, and then like motioning over to the other side.
Tommy's the mic.
Yeah, Tommy, Mike.
Say that. That's mean. No, literally, he'd be like F6 11, and they'd be like, "What?" And I'd run a fake 6, but it's an 11. I'm just like, just to the house. And we're not athletic, but when you have a fucking playbook,
if my brother and I have lined up against you and y'all like started doing plays, my first thought would be, "Holy shit, this is gonna be a game." This is a game. Like this is happening. Like it would have been its own. Like
yeah. I mean, you guys definitely probably would have had if your brother's is your brother also a big boy?
Yeah. But we were like when we were younger, we were fast.
That's
fast.
True. Yeah. Even big boys are fast when they're young.
Yeah. Not now.
Put that on a pillow.
Even big boys are fast when they're young. That's a T-shirt. I can see like a large boy, and even big boys are fast when they're young.